Brothers and sisters, Grooms here. It's been a minute. I've been sitting back, just taking a lot of things in here lately. But I need to weigh in on this transition team of one Mr. Donald J. Trump and the rest of his SS. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm no friend of Hillary Clinton, but this is the furthest thing from draining the swamp. It's absolutely sickening, really. And today what I want to do is show you some of these people and who they really are, because this is the making of another Adolf Hitler SS. And I've been watching some of these people like Red Pill and Black Dot. I don't agree with everything they say, but they're on the money on a lot of this. Let's start with Mike Pence here. He's a self-proclaimed Roman Catholic, and he's all about it. Why do you think he didn't attack Tim Kaine after Tim Kaine said that he was Jesuit trained? Then Mike Flynn here, General Mike Flynn, let's say, Flynn Industries, out of Turkey. This man loves Turkey. He loves selling top arms to Turkey. And why? I'm going to show you at the end of this video how all these people are part of the fasci. And this is fascism. You have two choices. You either pick socialist communism or you pick socialist fascism. Well, with Trump and his team, we have fascism. Not that one's really much better than the other. I mean, as a white male, I don't like it. If I was black, I would really be petrified. But as a Bible-believing Christian, they hate me just as bad as anyone, if not worse. Oh, Mr. Rudy Giuliani, Mr. Knight of Malta, Pope-loving, ring-kissing, slipper-toe licking Rudy, inside on 9/11. Just a wicked man. I have no use for any of these people. Neither should you. Quit falling for it. Okay, right here is Jared Kushner. Mr. Kushner is really no one. He's a fan of the Count of Monte Cristo, Count of the Mount of Christ, story about the Jesuit general Loyola getting revenge on all the order's enemies during its suppression. So, yeah, he's no Jew. He's just a lapdog. Steve Bannon, chief strategist and senior counselor for the president. Former executive Breitbart, Jesuit trained from Georgetown University. Why don't you tell us this, Alex Jones? Why don't you tell us this, Hannity? Why don't you tell us this, Rush? Where you guys at? Any of you guys? Oh, no, nobody's saying anything. It's really out of hand. Oh yeah, Mr. Lou Barletta. That's a good Roman Catholic name, is it not? Oh, this wicked sinner. I don't even know where to begin. But he's part of the Trump transition team and another loyal Jesuit trained puppet. And as we continue here, we're going to get into Mr. Chris Collins. Just a very devout Roman Catholic. You can do the research all you want. It's all there. It's just one right after another with these guys. They're all Roman Catholics. 90% of them are Jesuit trained. They're not out for the better good of American people, and it's sad to See you Christians. I'm a Christian. I'm a fundamentalist, King James only. And please quit falling for this. Ivanka here attended Georgetown University, Jesuit trained. Georgetown's the most premier Jesuit school of all the schools. And following right in her daddy's footsteps. I don't know if you've seen the video where they asked her and her daddy what they have in common. What is something that you two have in common? And Trump says, Donald that is, says, we have sex in common. I mean, who says that about their daughter with her sitting there? Or if she wasn't sitting there. I mean, these wicked sinners. It gets me upset. I just can't believe I'm seeing so many Christians fall for this. They think he's some sort of great white hope. He's the anointed one. He's somehow Darius or whatever. It's a joke, people. Wake up. Really? You really see him repelling all this stuff? And, you know, why do you think he's always behind the gold fringe flag? You know, he knows we're under military government and have been since 1933. He knows, people. All these people know. They're just laughing at us because it's a joke. We're just annoying them. And all these people are Catholics, they're banksters, they're elite. So much for draining the swamp, huh? You know, it's such a joke. But like I said, him or Hillary, what kind of choice do you have? Oh, one I like to talk about here in a minute is Mr. Boris Epstein. Mr. Boris Epstein, he's something else. He was part of Rothschild Inc. He's Trump's foremost spokesman, Jesuit trained from guess where? Georgetown. And you know, it just don't end. It's one right after another. I mean, really, we can't find a graduate from the University of Wisconsin or something? Really? It's too much. But what I was saying about Mr. Epstein, he's all about the Rothschilds. He big banker. Ed Fuldner here, you know, or Kim Blackwell, Jesuit trained from Xavier. He's part of the domestic issues involving positions. I don't know, but as you see in this picture here, look behind Obama here on both sides is the bundle of rugs wrapped up, and at the end of it has the axe. It's a fasci. That's why Hitler used it. Mussolini used it. It's on the Liberty Dime. This is a fascist dictatorship we're setting ourselves up for. For all these people saying that, you know, Obama's Antichrist or whatnot, that's foolishness. Is Trump? I don't think so. But we're setting ourselves up for it. Especially after I see all these Christians jumping through hoops to vote for this man. But like I said, we didn't have much of a choice. But I'm not having it on my conscience. Listen, people. All I can do is tell you to believe the book, believe the gospel. Romans 3 is the gospel for a lost person. For all have sinned, fallen short of the glory of God.